Alright,
I
so
hope we can
we're
get some
racing
of
the
that. I
trucks
mean,
here
I'm not gonna
at
get very good speed
Martinsville.
times. I'm rolling around under
I'm
caution. You
assuming
know
this
what
is
I
going to
mean?
be a complete
Should be on the
mess.
outside this time.
Hopefully we
The road is
can
closed.
hold
We
our
have
position
two fresh
here, stay
tires.
out
Yeah,
of
for
any
sure.
wrecks that happen in front of us, and maybe move towards the front, but I feel like it is going to be a complete
Wow, the
disaster
guy in second's in
because
grid.
this is a very small truck
I
and
think
with a
he
lot of trucks,
lost
so
connection, was trying to get back
would
in
not be
time.
surprised if
All right, buddy.
we
Line up behind
see
the
a
tree.
lot of cautions throughout these races, which kind of stinks, but if we can get a good green flag run, it should be definitely entertaining. There are 21
Next, I know
trucks in
you're
this
setting
one.
up
I think
yourself to be
20 because
punted,
one
right?
guy uh, disconnected or something in the beginning, so still quite a few, especially for such a small track. Just got to make sure we get our braking points correct. We're going to heat up the brakes on the pace lap
All right,
here.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get ready to rock and roll. I'd like to say hello to all these awesome fans that are here with us today. It's great to see you all here. Just pay attention to details, keep it on front.
Tires are still going to be cold
Everybody at home, sit back,
going
relax,
into
enjoy
turn
the
one,
event.
so we're definitely going to take it easy. Hopefully the guys behind us have that same mentality and we don't get taken out. We are the 16 cars starting at 10,
All right, man,
so
just remember what
not
our
that
goals are
bad.
today.
Have
Simple.
fun, everyone.
The pace
As
car
long
is
as
off.
we can
Be
get a
ready.
top 10, I
Looking
think
up
I'll
ready to
definitely
go.
be happy. But let's just see how it goes. I don't want to jinx myself here.
Green flag.
So get kind of a bad start, but so does the guy behind us.
Inside quarter.
So we're gonna let him go,
Clear.
and then we're gonna drop to that bottom. That way we don't lose any more positions. Don't want to spin it here in the first couple laps, especially coming off that corner. Truck is definitely going to feel very loose. So far we're still green though. So that's surprising. Don't want to make any mistakes coming into the turn either. You overdrive and shoot it up the racetrack, you're going to possibly lose a position. Like we're staying pretty decent with these guys here. We're trying to, like I said, stay on the bottom, even though I kind of went more towards the top there. Everyone's kind of braking a little bit early, playing it safe. They are also racing pretty close in front of me here. Very early brake. You could at least get it to about 117, 118 even, before you really have to slam on the brakes pretty hard. But, you know, braking early is also probably going to help save the tires, so we're going to probably go with that strategy here. So far, it's still green, which I'm kind of shocked about.
20.057.
And a little bit of space in between us here. Some hard racing in front of us. Not the best line on my part right now. But like I said, I'm just trying to protect that. Ah, the 14's going around. We're going to go up top.
Save. How was your car?
And that was a pretty good wreck avoidance on our part there. Got right to the top and avoided it quick. Yeah, that's going to be the main thing we're going to have to... Main thing we're going to have to watch out for here is the spins in the corner.
Oh, you got the right idea. I'm sorry. I don't know why I just checked up like that.
And about the worst part is I'm pretty sure it'll spin.
Open. The road is open.
I don't think anybody's going to get tires.
It's alright. First day of the week. You know, let this stuff happen early.
We're not even 10 laps in this thing, so
Left right after.
definitely be around halfway is when I'll want to get tires. We do have 2 sets in this.
Because I was just getting into a rhythm, but one, let it happen early in the race, and two, let these races happen early in the week, you know. That way people can learn.
So unfortunately, we're going to be starting on the outside again.
We're
probably going to do the same thing and try and get to the bottom as quick as possible.
Went on.
Racing that top line is not
Actually,
where
I
you
take
want
that
to
back.
be.
I was looking at the wrong guy. Ignore everything I said.
Everyone's kind of slowing down here a little too much on this pace lap. Not sure what's going on. 21 and 11 almost getting to each other there for a second. Luckily the pace laps here seem to be pretty quick,
Pit road is
so
closed.
even if we do have a pile of cautions, it shouldn't take too long to get through them. Interesting idea would be to maybe not count the cautions as actual laps, but I feel like some races would probably go on forever just because so many wrecks happening in that, but definitely would make it a little bit more
We line up on the outside.
exciting.
Might be because there's no
having
43.181.
more laps under green, but I
That's a
feel
good
like it'd
point.
also be a
I'd
bad
look at
idea
that.
on short tracks like this. We're going to drop it in a second, and we're going to heat up the brakes again.
Yeah,
Not bad, get them elbows out. Go like hell.
They didn't have long enough green flag runs to have lap
I'd actually just do this to get a good start. Not too bad, but the one's definitely going to beat us in the turn here.
39.209
Oh,
inside.
and we got another spin.
Too wide inside.
Down low. I don't even know what happened. I can't see.
Still inside.
And we have a caution. This time I think we'll be in
God, did
7th.
my radio sound bad
They'll
out
be
there?
on the inside.
Pit road is closed.
Yeah, I'm not even sure
And
what
it seems the
happened.
Martinsville accordion has happened again.
Pit road is open.
And whoever's behind me, thanks for not running me over there when the truck was sideways. Good job.
So never mind, we're still in 8th.
Shit, I got hit, and dude just kept plowing through me.
But it seems to be working for us, so I don't know. I mean, with the one on our inside, I don't think we're going to have any problems getting ran over. So we'll just keep hoping for that. But from the start, we've already made up 2 positions, which is not bad at all. Didn't see that happening here at Martinsville. Definitely think dragging the brake in the beginning and then letting off on the start definitely can help with restarts.
Is it just me or did it look like 2 trucks just about that collided because of a fake out?
Up above here,
And then we're all backing up here now.
some dude just dive on me going into one, and I got
So the outside might actually be the safer option just because
guy, going to pit road
a lot of people are trying to get to the bottom quick, and if they do end up braking too late, that seems to be where the wrecks are happening. Although the one that just happened, I don't even know. I think it happened from the top line, but I had to check up extremely quick there and couldn't even see what happened. I was just hoping I could get through it. But yeah, if we can hold 8th in this one, I think we're going to be in a really good spot. Which would be shocking here at Martinsville. Probably start dragging the brake on the back straight this time. That was a little bit too long, I think. Or at least into coming into turn 3 we'll start, because that was just a little bit too much. I feel like we might even overheat them at some point. So we'll be lining up again here on the
Gonna be
outside.
on the outside here on the start. Make sure you get that top
Hopefully
roof
this
lead off
time
up
we
there.
can have
44.2.
a good green run.
Alright, buddy. Line up behind the
Looks like the
13.
11's going to be to our inside, but they usually always get a jump on me anyways at the start, so usually it's the car behind us on the inside. That's car
Tires cleaned
to
up
the
there,
left
huh,
of me on the bottom that's going to
Alright,
be
pace cars off,
the
boss.
one
Get on.
actually racing me. Much better start that time. Gonna drop straight to the bottom here.
36.999.
We're not messing around with that top
Outside.
line this time.
Clear, clear.
Kind of an aggressive move, but don't want to be. Oh my god, he
Inside.
slows down
Inside
so
clear.
much. We almost run into him there. That was close.
21.03.
21 gets loose. I don't know what's happening. He's
Outside.
into the wall.
Clear outside.
Definitely going to be slowing down way sooner. I don't want
I mean, you turn down across my nose, bud.
to get into somebody here.
20.85.
Hey, I'm about to come out of fifth, yo.
So now we're in 7th after all that. After that little scare with the 13 in front of us. Definitely going to drive a little bit safer now.
20.378.
We've been given a pretty good spot here. And I definitely don't want to make a dumb mistake now. Because that would be pretty infuriating.
20.235.
Leaders are pulling away. There's no way we're going to have anything for them. They're definitely a little bit quicker. But for this rent the field, which I don't know what it is, we're supposed to be one of the slowest guys here, so riding in 7th like this is not too bad.
Slow car on the top.
And we got a yellow. We're going to
Pit
hit
road
that
is
little
closed.
bump there on the corner.
Alright, buddy.
They got a
Line up
really
behind
nice
the 13.
Oh my god, we're going to be on the outside again.
We're gonna be checking operating.
Pit road is open.
We might see people pit now. God, I'm kind of shocked.
There's one down there in Jonah. I was just trying to make sure he wasn't coming back down.
I don't really know how tire wear here is.
You're good. I didn't mean to.
I haven't really checked it in practice, but I assume it's not too bad since everyone's holding out. We're too close to the 13 right now. Get back here.
19. Got
But we're on
lucky
the outside again.
dog. I'm gonna
Watch
have
out, we
one
got
coming to
lucky
the
dog
outside
coming.
soon.
Lucky dog, come high.
Let's see who's still in this one.
4 more of them. I'm right back in this thing.
So, the 19's the only one lap down.
Say 4
They
more
could be
or
lining
1
up
more.
behind the 19.
And it looks like we still have everybody
Yeah,
in this
4.
race.
Very real possibility.
Did you qualify second?
Who, me?
Yes, the 2 guys qualified second and didn't make the race.
No, sir. I'm not.
The guy who started second, missed the start, had to start in a bit. Something happened to him.
But the one and myself are slowly making our way up here.
There.
So really have to be mindful on that corner entry again because we came way too
It
close
was
to the 13 there.
The 9 started second.
And it could have
Heard on that
been
thing.
easily a wreck if he had to slow down anymore.
Yeah, he said overall team
It's
said his
close.
game crashed.
It's a 4 car. Yes. 4 is in 9th. So a lot of lower numbers are all the way in the back, which, I mean, is going to help our I rating if we can hold these positions here. 2 cars still out front. 15 is in 2nd. I believe I was racing with him in practice.
A one,
He
two, go.
definitely had one of the quickest times.
Unfortunately, we will be on the outside here. 43.442.
As long as we can get a good start and the person on that bottom doesn't, that's behind us, we should be able to drop in quick. What I'm really hoping for.
And we're coming to green this time, but pace cars up. Do what you can. Green flag.
Drop in here again to the bottom.
6-1.
Sorry, 12.
All good.
Protect that bottom. Gonna brake early, and the 3's gonna get into the top truck. I don't know his number.
21.1.
We're gonna go close to the 13 again. God, I don't. 15's getting squirrely here. He lost it there. He's obviously gonna want to drop to the bottom in front of us here.
Wow, you get straight harder than that Daytona.
20.836.
Obviously, they're getting off the corner just a little bit quicker than me. We're getting on the gas quicker, but that's also causing them to get extremely loose, which I don't really want, to be honest. They're bumping into the 13 now. Yeah, I come in way hotter, which I'm sure isn't helping my tires too much.
20.3.
I think I just need to brake a little bit harder than I am. Get back on the gas sooner. Fifteen's trying to pass here, but it is extremely hard.
Nobody saw it.
20.223.
We all saw it in the
Just have to be really careful with that throttle on corner exit, as long as you're not. Oh, and there's going to be a possible spin. I'm going to stack everybody up. He's going to block. This is going to cause a wreck here.
20.93. Inside.
And we got a whole battle going on here. I don't know what's going to happen now. He's just going to dive bomb him. And, you know, we're just going to go by both of them, I guess.
Clear. Outside. 21.606.
We're not quicker than them, but when you got that much of a mess. And now everybody behind us is stacked up. We do not want to be part of that. Let's try and get to the front. Hopefully they wore their tires out just a bit. And they're wrecking again behind us. Wow, we got... Tempers are flaring in this one, but this is kind of what we want to see behind us. Because now we have... if we only went green, we would have been easily set up for a top 5.
Right after that caution stop.
I seen that coming.
Close.
He earned it.
Get behind at 11.
I mean, how many times, you know, Jesus fuck.
No, man, I ain't too bad. I mean, like I said, he earned it.
The road is open.
That was bad.
That was interesting.
But thankfully, we get through it. Just scoot our way by, and we're all the way up to port now.
Hey,
So-
car, how does my rear end look? I'm not sure if you're the one that hit me when they all there.
You'll definitely have damage from that one, but it shouldn't slow you down unless you really hit that front end.
Sorry
That
that we
down
ever
car
got
coming.
involved with that, guys, but I mean, I didn't know what else to do. You know, no, we've luckily had a decently patient people behind us. About after the 5th time, they dove it inside, but I don't blame them either.
Get behind the
Didn't even
five.
realize that we might pit, but I guess not.
Almost
So
thought differently than just hanging out there. I'm glad I decided to stay.
track position is definitely going to be the key aspect in this race. If you're starting in the back, then it's going to be pretty hard to move towards the
I
front
was coming.
unless you're significantly quicker.
I know, I will.
That, and if you're not making mistakes.
I really was.
Overdriving the corners and that.
Staying out,
God, why
taking advantage of
braking
clean air.
crazy up here?
Kind of been. I think that's really the most important thing right now. The fallout really isn't that bad. By the way, I am sorry for getting on the inside of you there. I mean, when
The
they all
one
checked up, I mean, I still got ahead even when I got inside
Yeah, it
of you.
looks like the
so, I
one
mean,
might
if
have
I
gotten
didn't,
involved in
I was
that,
going to get ran through and probably
which
hit you
really
anyway.
sucks because he was with us there for a bit.
No, I said, man, you done great. Y'all was really patient. At the 5th time, I moved up.
Pit
I
road
thought
is
they were going to
closed.
spin down. But even coming up the corner, you moved down to give me room for my run come up the corner. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, it's all about taking care of each other. For reference, I pit after 40 laps, 98 was the lowest percent.
According to him, tires were at 98%, was the lowest amount, so I'm sure ours are similar.
You're not fun.
And yeah, we're definitely not going to be pitting in this one.
One to
Track
go.
position is just way
Unfortunately,
too
you're going to be on the
important.
outside. 43.615.
Each time I've started on the outside and it's been working for me, so hopefully it goes well.
You are transmitting on all teams.
We're not change lanes before the start finish line.
The 8 is getting a little jumpy on the start here. That worries me a bit. If we can get to that bottom, we're not going to get it. This time at least.
38.4. Inside.
Some of us did.
So we're going to lose some positions.
All clear on.
Oh, and they're wrecking behind us.
Caution.
Caution.
Talk to you about your car real quick.
I'd say I'm
The road
sorry.
is
No,
closed.
I got dove it pretty wide on me and had to give a little bit of room.
So-
Tapped you. I'm sorry. It's my bad.
I was trying to give you a run there, Dylan.
Open. Pit road open.
Yeah, that's a good restart, man.
I'm just realizing racing is just 3 days to this anyway.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the
Looks
team.
like we're gonna get him on the front stretch. Hey, I got a serious question here. I'm gonna restart on older
Alright,
tires.
well,
will they
we're back to
spin if
6th.
you're, like, completely floored in second gear. I just don't want
Give
to
me 1
wreck
second
anybody's
here, we're
race
getting
if I do
thunderstorms.
something wrong. You got a lot of wheel in it. Probably. I really haven't had any issues with wheel spin, but I'm also in clean air. It may be a little different in traffic. You know, I haven't had any wheel spin yet, but it kind of feels like it wants to. Like, especially on the starts there, but like there, when I was in 5th, I mean, it didn't.
Okay,
feel very
well,
bad at all, if
hopefully we can
any,
finish
so
this
I don't
one
know.
without the power or anything going out. Had to get some stuff unplugged there. We don't want any lightning in that. But yeah, hopefully we can get this one finished before it starts to get really bad here.
DJ, I really don't want to say anything and jinx us, but it looks like this is going a little better for us than last time. I had to restart my Wi-Fi. I didn't want to do that again.
Gonna be on the outside again. We're still
Yeah, you're good,
pacing
man.
here, so it's gonna be around about 11 laps
Did I
to
hit you
go. It
last
should
time
be
when it blinked out?
when we go green.
I think you got me and you got the 11 in that area. I'm not mad about it when it happened. I was having a pretty similar one. I've never seen a lag out. I've never seen that happen with a lag out before, to be honest with you. Kind of
Closed. The road's closed.
I came back and you didn't have any X.
All I want is
Yeah,
a top 10. If I can get that here, I will be more than happy. That's the
I
goal.
never got a car contract.
Goal pretty much every race. I mean, ultimately it is to win, but top 10s are definitely still, I would say, pretty good. Especially when you have so many incidents and wrecks going on in the race and that. I don't know how many we've had to avoid already, but yeah, we are going to be going green here soon.
1 to go. Good line up on the outside.
Something's gonna happen.
43.769.
Like I said, the 8 was kind of worrying me before. Hopefully no one else gets bumped into or taken out in these final laps and we can get this one done before I potentially lose power. So
There's a bag sitting here on the entry into turn 1. Try to avoid that. Get on the grill.
we're going to try and get a good start,
Pace car is off. Be ready.
put on the brake and the gas, and there we go.
Green flag.
We're clear on the bottom. We're going to take it, obviously.
37.282.
Ooh, we got a bad entry into that. There's a wreck above us. I didn't even see that happening. We have another caution here.
Good job, bud. Tell me what you got quick.
Thank goodness I dropped to the bottom,
The
though,
road is closed.
because we would have been taken out most likely in that.
That's my fault.
We're back to
Freaking
fourth.
my fault, man.
10 to go.
I spoke.
Fourth with 10 to go.
Open.
It is what it is. I feel like the biggest piece of
Shock,
crap
you've done a really good job of
Behind
not
the 8.
running into anyone,
Gosh,
and I don't want to jinx myself. But yeah,
Hey, 14,
pretty good.
You get a second. Can you tell me how my nose looks? It looks dark.
storm is definitely getting worse out there, so
Alright, it looks pretty beat
Hoping.
up. Why?
hoping to finish this one off.
Alright, hopefully it doesn't hurt me too bad.
Yeah, I could
I
definitely
don't
see the
think it
power
will
going out
because
now.
they're done
I think we're getting a little bit of
yet.
hail too right now, so not the best. But it's the rainy season here in Texas, so not too surprised by it.
Yeah.
Biggest thing that I worry about, or that we worry about, is tornadoes, because they can be really nasty here, and there's not really much you can do about a tornado if it's coming in your path. Which one part that definitely scares me about moving here, but besides that, I mean, it's hot. But we knew that coming in here. And, yeah. But during the summer, it's very warm, and we don't get a lot of rain, so can't really complain about that or anything, so have to get through these rainy months. We're going to be coming 2 to green here, and yeah, we're not going to have many laps left, so hopefully we can at least secure a top 5 now. We seem to be doing pretty decent.
The road is closed this time.
We'll probably cycle through the wrecks real quick at the end. Not too long though, because like I said, if power cuts out or something, it's most likely going to corrupt the whole video, so don't want that to happen. So let's just try and get this done. No mistakes or anything. And yeah, let's see what we can do here.
Oh man, be 1 to go.
On the green, we're on lap 54.
You're on the outside.
The 11's on the outside this time. He's scrubbing his tires. I mean, I guess we will just because we were running on that top line there. Could have picked up some debris. But yeah, let's get this done quick.
Gonna be dogfight, man. Gonna be dogfight on these restarts.
Biggest thing is I don't want to get taken out if I end up losing 2 positions or whatever, because I can't get down to the bottom quick enough. It's really not a big deal.
Green flag, green
We're
flag.
gonna be able to do it though. God, don't get ran over.
39.
Oh my god, we bumped to the 4.
To go, boss.
Sorry, 4. So push him up by accident. I'm sure he's not happy with that. But I also don't want to get into the 8. We're gonna bump the 8 potentially here. We're really getting into it now. This is
Still there?
one heck of a battle we have going on now. Everyone's driving it in deep. Should be able to get 4th. I'll have to look at the replay and see what happened there. I do feel bad if I did. I know it was a light bump, but the truck kind of just came up in the turn. Wasn't too much I could really do. 11 almost loses it there.
It's gonna be 2 to go. 20.21.
Almost loses it again, locking up those rears.
Oh no.
All we need to see is that white flag and we'll be golden.
Jesus
The
Christ.
11 loses it in the turn. That's going to be another position. We're going to get potentially 3rd here.
20.2.
All we have to do is not overdrive
You're
at
doing a
this
great job,
point.
straight and smooth.
Thanks, Steve. I'm trying to give you as much room as I could without running into that gutter.
And this is going to be it. We get P3 in this one. Pretty awesome race for us. I do feel bad for what exactly happened. He went back to 8th. But we'll take a look quick, see what happened.
Good job doing there,
I feel
fellas.
bad for the three. I just screwed myself.
Feel free to push me back to the checker that my engine's blown up.
Hey, why'd you dart in front of me like that?
Good win, too. Good win.
Hey, thank you, much appreciated.
Okay, so let's see exactly what happened here
Sorry.
before
It
this
went from bad to worse.
power eventually goes out.
I should have got my mouth shut. Next time I will.
We're gonna kind of rush through these
I
quick here.
appreciate the clean racing up front, though. That was fun.
6 is just gonna tap. Doesn't look like it causes an accident.
Hey, DJ?
And 6
Yeah,
gets
what's going
bumped
on?
into the rear. 8 slightly tapped.
Hey, you trying to hit me there at the end or something?
13 gets
Not at all.
burnt there a bit. And yeah, that's where we go high. 19's involved in it. 3's gonna come down. 21's just a little bit too low at that point and ends up losing it in the turn. Although this guy has an office paint scheme here. But that's just bumping right there. Nothing too crazy. 10's gonna lose it into the turn, gets sideways. I'm sure this is gonna cause. Looks like everybody gets by pretty clean. Oh, and he gets bumped to it at the end. So that sucks. 12 here is gonna get bumped into from behind. 15 is coming in pretty quick. That's where the 3 lightly taps them there. 4 is on the brakes hard. Behind them, they're not ready. They're going in a little bit faster and almost causes an accident. 15, and this is where they were getting into each other like crazy, blocking unnecessarily, and this is just going to be an accident. I don't understand that. There is no point to that. And I'm sure this is where 13 just runs into him. This is where we sneak by. And I'm guessing this is where the accident happens again. Honestly, I'm not sure. Looks like they get into each other again. The 15's just fed up and spins them. And the 9 loses it. 21's involved in that again. That sucks. 3 spins it. Another caution here. What happened? Yeah, I just kind of pushed up into the 4 there. That was my fault. Completely my fault. Yeah, truck just pushed up there and ends up hitting him. I don't know how far back he goes. Because of it. Because I didn't want to hit the guy in front of me, and then, yeah, he gets bumped into, which really sucks. But I will definitely take the blame for that. Evan's fighting with 2. Oh my god, he almost goes right into the barrier. And they're still wrecking here. I'm guessing this is after the caution, or this should be in the final laps here. Yeah, there's the checkered. And they're still wrecking. I don't even know. But yeah, pretty good race. I feel bad about what happened with the 4, but besides that, it was pretty clean for us. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.